What's up guys, this is Psyche, and I am making this quick PSA to gently advise you to hold off on pulling Red Hood if you can help it. Now of course, if you don't care about meta at all, then sure, do whatever you want. But now that we're a couple hours into the anniversary patch, people have found out that Red Hood is actually underperforming at the moment, and I'll explain why in a second. So first, I'm gonna go over her kit really briefly, just to see what people speculated before she came out versus when she's actually released. So in the preview streams, people originally thought that her 3 different burst states were counted independently. As it turns out, it is not. She has a 40-second burst, and once it is used up, it will go into cooldown. Of course, the first time that you use her Type 1 or Type 2 burst, she gets an instant refresh, which is the reason why it looked like the bursts were counted separately, but they are not. This means that if you use her Type 3 burst, in the next rotation, you cannot use her burst at all. And even if you just use her for the Type 1 or Type 2 burst, it means that you still need another ally of that type, because 40 seconds is not enough to burst every rotation. So for now, it's pretty clear that she was designed with her Type 3 burst being the main burst, if that even makes sense. And that at the moment, sure, you could use her Type 1 burst, it at least buffs your allies, but there's pretty much no reason to use her Type 2 burst. It gives herself taunt, which is not what you want on a DPS unit, and she also heals based on the damage she deals. Though this is where we're gonna get into the tricky part. So at the moment, her damage multipliers are pretty underwhelming. She gets outclassed by the majority of meta DPS units in the game. Now, I'm not sure if this is due to a bug, because in the JP stream specifically, it was shown that she did a lot of damage. So it's possible that people were indirectly being misled, but the matter of fact is, right now, Red Hood's damage is just not impressive. Now, I dumped a pretty big portion of my resources into this unit already. I leveled up 4 pieces of overload gear, and I even blew like 10 custom modules to get charge speed OL lines. The general consensus is that she needs at least 40 to 50% damage bump in her burst in order to make this viable, which is doable because I know Shift Up has buffed characters in the past, like Summer Neon, so I'm not sure what approach they're gonna take to address this issue. Of course, it's possible that they just don't do anything at all. In that case, I will probably hold on to my tickets. I know there's a lot of hype surrounding the anniversary, and I love everything else there is about the event that's going on right now. But this is something that I do want to advise people, is that you don't want to rush into things. You don't want to blow all your resources because of the hype like what I did. If you care about the meta at all, well, you want to know for sure just how good Red Hood is before you commit to the polls. I would personally wait around a week when the meta analysis come out, or they actually try to address the issue and buffer in some way. At the moment, Red Hood seems to be like a gimmicky character with 3 different bursts, except she realistically only wants to use one of them. So for now, once again, if you're someone that cares about the meta, and that you want to wait until all the information about Red Hood has been released, I would hold on to my gems for now. Though this is only a couple hours into the patch, it's possible that everyone's just playing her wrong in some way, and I guess that's a possibility too. Anyways, this is Psyche signing out. I have a Snow White guy coming out tomorrow morning. Stay tuned for that, and thank you for watching.